Okay, guys, today I would like to talk about the whole alien conspiracy phenomenon thing. You know, I know there's a lot of people on YouTube blaming them for being demons and fallen angels and saying that this is the big deception that's going to come upon the earth. And what I say to that is that those people are amateurs. They don't research their information well, and it's a bunch of bull crap. That's what I say. That's what I say about it. How can we prove that they're not fallen angels or demons? Well, here's the thing. Why would a fallen angel or demon need a spaceship in order to fly? When they can just float in the air if they're spiritual and come in your room and scare the hell out of you. You know, why would they need a spaceship to fly? That doesn't make any sense at all. Plus, if you can touch it and if you can see it and if you can hear it and stuff, it's physical. It is not spiritual. Plus, another thing is when people get abducted by aliens, they get experimented on it with all these tools and stuff. Why would a demon need tools to experiment on you and everything? Don't they just need to scare you and stuff? That doesn't make any sense at all. And plus, I've heard in some stories that they make alien hybrids and stuff out of your DNA. Why would they need to make alien hybrids? Maybe they just need it in order to, you know, make children because that's the only way they can make children. Because if you look on aliens, if you look at them, the ones that are described in the abduction stories are usually the gray aliens. They don't look like they have any reproductive organs on them at all. They don't have any private parts on them at all. And if you assume from that, they probably need to experiment on people to make, alien hybrids and stuff. And another thing is, too, that ever since we were put on this earth, aliens have been visiting us. They've been visiting us for a long time. I mean, it's recorded in ancient history and ancient texts and everything. And there's flying saucers and caves and everything. You know, aliens have been here for a long time. And I think they've helped us, you know, achieve goals and helped us live civilized and everything. They helped us throughout a lot of stuff. And I think that I consider them teachers and everything. Although there were some that enslaved people and people considered them gods. That explains why that explains why there's so many different religions in the world, because they probably thought aliens were gods back then and worshipped them because they were so smart and advanced that they couldn't call them anything else because they didn't have the term. They call them aliens or UFOs or anything. They didn't have that term back then, and so they had to call it that. And plus, people weren't very educated back then. You gotta assume that. And people were very crazy back then, too. And so, that's what I'm saying. Plus, the King James Version Bible, too, it's not really translated rightly into English. And so, the word that is translated into angel in the Bible, the Hebrew word, really means messenger. And plus, angels, it never really describes them having wings and that they can fly and stuff. It just describes them descending up and down and everything. And there's also a story in the Bible where it says that Jacob, you know, I think it's Jacob. He says that in a dream he sees a ladder come from heaven, and angels climb down it. How does that happen? How come that can't happen today? how come all those interactions that were so strong back then, like chariot coming down from the sky on fire, picking up Ezekiel and sending him to the heavens, how come that can't happen today? How come the interactions aren't strong today as they were back then? Because it's just make believe. It had to be extraterrestrial. That's what it had to be. And the flaming chariot could have been a UFO. And plus, people weren't educated back then. The only people that had some sort of education were the rich people. And that's who were the people that were. And I got this information from, I think it's Kevin Miller, on him saying angels are not demons or fallen angels. I mean aliens are not demons or fallen angels. But anyways, also the reason why your church and your government keeps it a secret about aliens and then your church says they're fallen angels and demons is because the church is the biggest financial institution, one of the biggest financial institutions in the world. And so if everyone knew aliens existed, they wouldn't be paying dues in order to fund for the church. And so the church would be no more if everyone knew aliens were real. And so, yeah, that's why. And plus, your government keeps it a secret because they want to maintain control over you. Because the aliens are really smart individuals, and I bet they know everything that goes around in our government and everything, and they know how corrupted they are, and how they're taking our tax dollars and using it for themselves, and just trying to enslave us with every unconstitutional law that gets passed every day. Yeah. And so that's another reason why aliens won't visit us officially, won't land on the White House, because we have so corrupted leaders. Because if they saw them land on the White House, they would just shoot them and just send military to kill them, because they don't want people to know about them. Because that's the way it is, guys. And the only way we will be able to get official contact with them is if we get rid of all these corrupted politicians in office and leaders in office. Succession would be a good idea to do. Hey, it would. That would be a good idea to do. But anyways, they're not fallen angels or demons. And y'all keep on saying that's the big deception, but I think the big deception is your government that is lying to you all the time. That's what I think the big deception is, and everything. Plus, I'm not a very religious person. I mean, I talk to God sometimes to help me throughout some stuff, but yeah, I do believe there is a God. I believe in Him as creation, as a creator that created the universe and everything. I don't think He would just create us, the only individuals in the universe, the only intelligent individuals in the universe, because God is very intelligent. And if Christians say He's very, very intelligent, why would He waste all that space in the universe? Why would He waste all that space? So, anyways, that's all I want to talk about, guys. And, okay, bye.